Welcome to Kevin at 7, where we help you find your superpowers. You can master getting yes without the BS. You want to make today powerful? You seize it. Getting motivated doesn't work. Oh, it works. Getting motivated works. Kind of like taking a shower works. Taking a shower works, it just doesn't work for very long, right? Brushing your teeth works. Brushing your teeth gives you good breath, right? How long does that last? Not very long. So getting motivated doesn't really work. You got to do something better than get motivated. You got to stay motivated. Now, why does getting motivated not work? Here's why it doesn't work. It doesn't work because you're depending on an emotion. Like, I got to feel motivated. Today's Monday morning. Some of you right now are in this thing of like, I just got to get motivated. I just don't feel motivated, right? If you are there, my friend, that will kill you. Because here's what you can do. You can come to my training camp, W Listening Power Training Camp in Los Angeles, and you spend 3 days with me, I promise you, you're going to get motivated. You're going to be so freaking motivated when you leave. You're going to be like, yeah, and conquer the world. And then the next week shows up, and you don't feel motivated anymore. And the reason is because getting motivated is a feeling, and emotions are not stable. That's the key. Emotion, you can't trust your emotions, right? So here's the deal. If you want to be successful, it takes two things. Well, it takes more than two things, but two things that replace this idea of getting motivated. Number one is practiced skills. You got to get better. You got to be good at what you're doing. And the way you do it is you do it over and over and over and over and over and over again. Number three is the force of good habits. The force of good habits. That's what keeps you going when you don't feel like going. That's why I talk all the time about creating good habits, about hardwiring habits, creating automaticity in the things that you got to do in your life. This is not rocket science, my friends. This is success 101. You cannot depend on your emotions to get you going. You got to have a burning desire for something, and you got to make a commitment to go after that something, and then you got to do whatever it takes over a period of 66 days to hardwire habits so they become automatic. And those habits are what get you there. This is what Jim Ruin, who is a former world record holder in the mile, he said, motivation gets you started, but habits are what keeps you going. You want to succeed massively? Habits of success every day. So here's the deal. If you look back on the first week and you did not crush it, if you weren't taking action, you got to do whatever it takes today, not tomorrow, not next week, not later this week, not once I get everything caught up. Today, you have to take massive action. You have to take massive action. You have to start creating something. If you want to move the ball down the field, you want to put points on the scoreboard and dollars in your bank account, you move the ball forward every single day. If you've not been moving the ball forward every single day, you got to start it today. So it's like, if there was one thing today that would be the most important thing to move the ball forward in my business and my life, what would it be today? And that's what you got to do today. If you got some other little commitment or some other plan or some other activity going on that's BS, that is procrastination, that is designed to keep you broke. And when I say designed to keep you broke, I'm saying that's what it's going to do. It's like we do it as a feel-good thing. Like I'm going to go have lunch. My lender invited me to lunch today. Well, good. If you've already done 3 hours of lead generation before lunch and done your lead follow-up, then go have lunch with your banker, your lender. But if you're going to have that as if that is business for you today, then you are guaranteeing your own failure. Okay? This is the key, guys, is you got to get out there and take the right actions, and it has to become a habit. Now, I've been I talk all the time about 66 days of transformation. If you are having a hard time getting yourself going and keeping yourself going, then you need to invest in 66 days of a guided program to get you going. Okay, 66dot.com. It's in the comments. It's in the post here on the video. 66dot.com. And do for 66 days, you got to do that. Motivation will get you going, but it won't keep you going, my friends, because when it's emotional, emotions come and go, right? They go up and down. Some days you feel like doing something. Some days you get up and go, I'm ready to take on the world. And others like, the world is just too tough for me. And then we find ways to creatively avoid succeeding. So this is my message for you today. You do not have another day to live in procrastination. So no procrastination today, ever. Just today, take action. If you're having a hard time with this, get 66dot.com, 66dot.com, and register and commit to taking that program. 66 days, it'll change your life. Forward motion today. Guys, take productive, strategic action. What is the things I must do today that will make the biggest difference if I do it? And it's going to be the stuff you're scared to do. That's why you're not doing it if you're not doing it. For those of you that are already doing it, go. The rest of you, don't stop waiting for the motivation bug to hit you. It's the commitment bug. That's what takes you there. And then you do it till you get habits.